This is an activity that I do with my students to help make sure that they understand what different types of executive function skills are, what they mean, and how they can help. I'm Carrie, I'm a mental health counselor turned school counselor, and I teach an executive function skills unit to my 5th graders. Instead of just jumping into each individual skill on its own, I introduce all of them together as a combined unit, so they can kind of get an idea of how these things might build upon each other and work together. As I introduce all of the different skills like time management, emotional control, working memory, goal-directed persistence, things like that, I give them this activity to do in a small group. In their small group, they're assigned one executive function skill. So one group will do time management, one will do organization, one will do planning, and so forth. And then I ask them to design a character that represents that executive function skill. So they have information on what the skill is, what it looks like, what it sounds like, how you could look at someone and know that they're demonstrating it. And they take that information to create a character. And those are all of the instructions I give them. It's pretty open-ended from there, so they can design a character that is a human, an animal, an inanimate object that has come to life, something like that, but they're going to explain why that's what they've chosen, how it represents their executive function skill, and why it makes sense. I don't show them any examples beforehand because I don't want to sway them. And I'm always so glad that I do it that way because I love what they come up with. For response inhibition, I've had groups come up with a traffic light that has eyes and arms and legs, a stop sign that has its hand up, things like that. For organization, I've had groups design a character that looks like a teacher's cart or a caddy with all of the different supplies in it, and then the caddy has eyes and arms and legs. And I've also had groups just design a character who's a human who has a tool belt with organizational tools in the tool belt. I found that having these characters designed by students helps them remember what the actual skills are and what they do. And then we can display their artwork on the walls throughout the unit. After this introduction to the skills as an overview, we get into the work of learning more about each individual executive function skill, what it looks like, how to do it, and ways that we can practice right now. If you want to learn more about teaching executive function skills to students, make sure you're following along because I'm going to be sharing more tips along the way.